Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go ahead and do a random giveaway. So you have to follow me both on Instagram and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, at 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a random giveaway. So if you caught my last video, you saw that I attempted to do the clutch master cylinder upgrade on the Evo X. I purchased it from MA Performance, and without the right tools, that original upgrade kit that I bought was gonna be a complete pain. So what I did was I ordered the new quick click design for the clutch master cylinder upgrade, and it's gonna save me a bunch of time, and it finally came in. So as you can see, it comes with obviously the clutch master cylinder itself, and this quick click design here makes it so that way it sits similar to how the factory one does. In addition, it came with the stainless steel braided line, just like the previous kit did, a couple banjo bolts and some copper washers as well. Now you will need the rubber hose or the rubber line off the OEM or the factory clutch master cylinder, the plastic one. You will need that rubber hose because it's gonna have to go on this one here. And again, what this does, it prevents you from having to grind off those tabs on the firewall, which without the right tools, it sucks. I'm gonna be honest, it sucks. So it should save you quite a bit of time. This one actually costs a bit more. I'll go ahead and link this one in the description box below. This one costs a bit more than the original one did, but it's well worth it. All because you get to save a bunch of time not having to grind off those tabs. All right, so when I attempted to do the upgrade originally, I actually was able to grind off one of them, one of the tabs, but because the firewall, the bare metal was exposed, I had to go ahead and throw some paint on there. That way over time, it doesn't rust, because let's be honest, no one likes to rust. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab the clutch master cylinder with that quick click design, go ahead and put that in, and from there I should be able to go ahead and connect it to the clutch pedal on the inside of the car underneath the dash. But overall, this one should be a million times quicker as far as getting it done. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this finished up.
A few moments later.
And there you have it. It's installed. A couple things to note really quick. I actually removed the line and then reinstalled it after I got the master cylinder in place. And another thing, this power line here, I had to go ahead and remove that. This power line right here, I had to go ahead and remove that to be able to give myself a little more room. But yeah, 100 times easier doing it this way as opposed to the other kit. All right, so do yourself a favor, spend the extra money and upgrade to this kit as opposed to the old design, because this one will save you a bit more time unless you're having someone else do it for you and it doesn't matter. But if you have the extra money, I would highly suggest getting this kit here. Now all that's left is connecting the opposite end to the clutch pedal, reinstalling the brake booster and brake master cylinder. And I actually don't have to connect the line yet that goes from the clutch master cylinder, because that's actually going to go to the slave cylinder, which the slave cylinder along with the engine and transmission aren't in the car yet. So that should only take a few minutes to do that, and then we're pretty much finished up until the motor goes back together into the car. So let's take a minute and go ahead and finish that up, and then we should be all done. And in no time at all, it's all back together. 100%, like I said, this is the way to go. The old kit is living in 1980, we're living in 2030 with this new kit. Do yourself a favor, spend the extra money, get this kit. I'm sweating because we're in Arizona and it's like 1,000 degrees in this garage right now. But I'm happy that that's all finished up. One thing to note, if you plan to do that, you will have to bleed the entire brake system, the clutch system, everything has to be re-bled. But because there's no fluid in there and the car's not mobile, I'm not gonna do that till I get the car back together. But update on the build, so the head is finally back from the machine shop. I'll let you guys take a look at that. The head is all pretty. So I replaced the valve, or I had the valves replaced, so brand new standard size GSC valves, both intake and exhaust. I had them hot tanked so it's all cleaned up and brand new valve stem seals and everything. So should be good to go. Shouldn't have any issues out of the head. Now one thing I will have to do is check for a valve lash. It's not their job exactly to check clearances and all that stuff. So I'm gonna check that so that way everything is okay and good to go. But I'm excited. I'm glad that the head is back. Finally, the head is back and it should be good to go once I get those checked out. And in addition to the head, the turbo came. So I picked up a GT35 86 from Chris Robbins at Turbos RS. And I also picked up a 22 PSI Turbo Smart wastegate to go along with it. So this turbo is rated for, I guess around 600, I think it is, 600 on pump, 700 on E85. I'll be happy with 550. As long as I hit 550, I'll be happy. Given the injectors and the fuel pump I have, that shouldn't be an issue, but hey, I've seen weirder things, so fingers crossed that I can go ahead and make that happen. And also the oil cooler came in as well. So I went with the Mishimoto dual oil cooler setup. Now I don't know that that is 100% necessary because to my knowledge, the stock oil cooler does a good enough job, but because I had catastrophic failure, the oil cooler had to be replaced. And I was looking up prices on just OEM oil coolers for the Evo 10 and they're like 500 bucks. So this was just a little bit more. So it made more sense to me personally to go ahead and get this one because hopefully it can do a better job than what the OEM one can, given that it's a dual oil cooler setup. So hopefully next week this will be going on, and then the following week after that, I'll have a video of me assembling the motor. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for weekly videos. Again, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway, so please subscribe and also follow me on Instagram. I'll have a link to my Instagram in the description box below. I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.